You son of a bitch! What's the matter? The CIA got you pushing too many pencils? Huh? Had enough?
Make it easy on yourself, Dutch.
Okay. You never did know when to quit, huh?
Damn good to see you, Dutch.
Watching Predator today, it's easy to see why this 1987 classic has stood the test of time. Directed by John McTiernan, it's one of those films that grabs you from the first frame and doesn't let go. On the surface, it's a high-octane action movie with muscles, guns, and jungle warfare. But dig a little deeper, and you'll find a story that's smart, suspenseful, and surprisingly clever. Combine that with one-liners that have become a part of pop culture.
Get to the chopper!
And you've got a film that's more than just a testosterone-fueled romp. It's a masterclass in tension, strategy, and cinematic fun. At its core, Predator follows an elite team of soldiers led by the stoic, unstoppable Dutch, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. They're sent into the Central American jungle on what's supposed to be a simple rescue mission for hostages. But as soon as the team hits the dense jungle terrain, things go sideways fast. What starts as a fight against guerrillas soon turns into something far stranger and far deadlier. The team discovers they're being hunted by an alien predator, a creature that's invisible, technologically advanced, and downright terrifying. Suddenly, the hunters are the hunted, and the story transforms from a straightforward action film into a gripping survival thriller. The twist is unpredictable, the tension is relentless, and it's hard not to get completely sucked in. One of the reasons the film works so well is how it plays with classic notions of heroism and masculinity. In the 1980s, action heroes were all about brute strength, endurance, and courage under fire, and Dutch ticks all those boxes. But what makes him stand out is how he blends brawn with brains. He's not just running around shooting things, he's thinking, planning, and adapting to a predator that's smarter and stronger than anything he's faced before. Camouflaging himself in mud, setting clever traps, and exploiting the predator's weaknesses all show that intelligence can be just as important as muscle. It's a subtle, yet important shift from traditional action heroes. Dutch proves that surviving extreme circumstances requires more than just raw power.
You're hit. You're bleeding, man.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Oh. Okay.
Suspense is another area where Predator shines. From the moment the alien hunter is introduced, the movie creates a feeling of unease that lasts until the very end. The Predator's invisibility and advanced tracking systems make every rustle of leaves, every shadow, a potential threat. Director John McTiernan uses tight shots, clever angles, and careful sound design to keep viewers on edge. Those eerie clicking noises the Predator makes, they're terrifying. And the jungle itself becomes almost a character, dense, claustrophobic, and full of hidden dangers. It's this combination of suspense, strategy, and environment that makes the tension feel so real. You're right there with the soldiers, never sure what's coming next. Of course, Predator isn't just about muscles and scares. Humor plays a surprisingly big role, balancing the tension and giving the characters personality. The one-liners are legendary.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
And of course,
Get to the chopper!
they're funny, memorable, and perfectly timed, giving audiences a breather before the next heart-stopping moment. But beyond comic relief, these lines humanize the soldiers, showing they're not just combat machines, they're people, with courage, fear, and wit. That mix of action, suspense, and humor is a huge reason the film still feels fresh decades later. Another thing that makes Predator so engaging is the way it emphasizes strategy and survival. Each soldier reacts differently to the Predator's attacks, which adds depth to the story. Some, like Blaine, charge in with guns blazing.
Come on
Others, like Billy, rely on observation and technical skills. Dutch, however, combines physical skill with clever tactics. His final confrontation with the Predator isn't about spraying bullets, it's about understanding his opponent, setting a trap, and using every advantage the environment offers. That focus on strategy over brute force makes the action feel smarter and more satisfying. It's one of the reasons the movie stands out from other 1980s action films. Visually, Predator is a treat. The jungle isn't just scenery, it's alive, full of shadows, hiding places, and tension. Cinematography, lighting, and color palettes all work together to make the jungle both beautiful and menacing. The Predator itself, brought to life through practical effects, animatronics, and costume design, looks and moves in a way that feels real and threatening. This isn't CGI-heavy modern spectacle. You can almost believe the creature exists.
You're one ugly mother...
The combination of editing, pacing, and practical effects makes each encounter feel intense, immersive, and unforgettable. The story itself also keeps audiences on their toes. At first, you think it's a standard military action film, humans versus gorillas, but then the Predator flips the script. The hunters become the hunted, and that inversion keeps the tension high and the narrative compelling. This twist isn't just a gimmick, it forces both characters and viewers to confront fear, adapt, and rethink assumptions about control and power. Every scene becomes unpredictable, and even on repeat viewings, the suspense holds up. It's impossible not to talk about Predator without mentioning its cultural impact. The film has inspired countless other movies, TV shows, and video games. From the Season 2 episode of Sequest DSV, Blindsided, to Halo's Covenant Hunters, the Predator itself has become an icon, representing stealth, intelligence, and otherworldly danger. Dutch set a standard for action heroes, blending brains, brawn, and moral courage in a way that continues to influence the genre. Even today, people quote the film's lines, reference its traps and gadgets, and admire its tension-filled action sequences. It's a film that seeped into pop culture, and for good reason. What really makes Predator a classic, though, is the way it blends different elements: action, horror, suspense, and humor, without ever feeling forced. It's adrenaline-fueled, sure, but it's also clever. The story, the characters, and the Predator itself all work together to keep the audience invested, making the movie feel bigger than the sum of its parts. Dutch's resourcefulness, the Predator's terrifying presence, and the jungle's oppressive atmosphere combine to create a cinematic experience that's as thrilling today as it was in 1987. In the end, Predator isn't just a film about muscles and gunfights. It's a lesson in suspense, strategy, and heroism. Dutch embodies the perfect action hero, strong, smart, and resourceful. The Predator represents an opponent who challenges assumptions, forcing characters to think, adapt, and survive. And the jungle, with its shadows and hidden dangers, keeps everyone on edge. The one-liners, the humor, the iconic set pieces, all of it comes together to make a movie that's endlessly rewatchable, endlessly quotable, and endlessly thrilling. Decades after its release, Predator remains a benchmark for action films, a masterclass in combining suspense, humor, and heroism, and a celebration of storytelling that doesn't rely solely on spectacle. It's a film that grabs you, makes your heart race, and refuses to let go, proving that a well-told story, clever direction, and unforgettable characters can turn even a jungle firefight into a timeless cinematic adventure. Simply put, Predator isn't just an action movie, it's an experience, and one that continues to thrill audiences, old and new, with every viewing.
son of a bitch.